Hello. There's the disclaimer. Ooh, how is everybody doing this fine, beautiful Sunday? It has been a beautiful Sunday. Hey, Deacon Jones, where you been? Where have you been? First, I don't want anybody. Hey, Broody. This show is based on my opinion, and this show is not to shame anybody. This show is just my opinion on what something that I saw yesterday that really triggered me. Y'all like my big old pillow right here that I got that. There's my little cat. Say hey, McLionel. McLionel, say hey. Say hey to everybody. Look in the camera. This is my huge cat that I've had for 10 years. And then this is a big old pillow I have for my back. Yeah. Deacon Jones, I'm glad you're here. Now, I'm not doing this show. I'm not trying to shame anybody. I'm not trying to do anything because I'm not 100% myself. See, because me and a friend, we talked this morning. I looked in the mirror. Me and my friend was talking, and I said, you know what? You got to do a little bit better now. You got to do a little bit better. You've been a fair person all your life. You know, you're a loving person. You don't mistreat anybody. But it's some other things that, you know, you need to work on. And I said a prayer, and I looked in the mirror because I was talking about self. But hold on, y'all. So yesterday, ooh, this sun is beaming right on me. Hold on. Yesterday, there was a show, uh, the the Christian versus Jews, or Christianity versus Islam. And what I want to say is, America, we in deep trouble. I usually don't talk religion, but I see the division of what people believe us yet again. See, when I came up during my day and time, I did not know that my friends was Jehovah Witnesses or Islamic or Methodist Catholics. All I knew is they were adults and we respected each other and everybody looked out for each other and you listen to the adults, right? And that much emphasis wasn't placed on what they're serving. And I think there's God in all of us. But the question I ask is before we talk about others and what God people have chosen to worship is your house in order? See, I can't worry about what Sally Mae is doing in her house. And if she chooses to worship a statue, that's her belief. I ask how you living. Are you doing the right thing? At the end of the day, we are part of the human race and we should be showing love to each other. I mean, this is my understanding. We choose to worry about Christians, Muslims, spiritual. All of these forms of worship have good and bad. Now, what really got me yesterday, when this lady said that the Muslim faith, her faith, they don't recognize the nation of Islam. Now let me tell y'all something. I done had everybody, every religion in my family, right? So if we based our family on religion, I guess none of us would be speaking. Okay, and my sister was a Sunni Muslim at one time, and she used to wear that what they call it, hijab or whatever, and I would tell her, why are you covering your pretty face up? But you know, this was my baby sister, but I still respected her. But when this lady said that they don't recognize the nation of Islam, I'm thinking, well, Elijah Muhammad, Malcolm S., and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, who I truly respect because they teach for us to be self-sufficient, support our own people, support your brothers and sisters, support your own race, support, you know, we've got so many people of our race that's doing great things from A to Z like everybody else is doing, but we don't support them. That's not a bad idea, right? Support your brothers and sisters, you know, grow your own stuff, have your own things in your own community, which we should have probably been taught that a long time ago. Maybe our race wouldn't be so divided now. But we wanted so much to be accepted by them. Well, we could have been and had our own land, our own communities, our own schools, you know. Yeah, it's called a burqa. Yeah, a burqa or hijab or something like that. I forgot what it was. But and there's good people that I listen to on YouTube. Like some of these mornings I get up, you know, you start off, you got wellness with Fugal Mom. She does an affirmation. You got Khadija Reeves. She does an affirmation. You got Unique Speaks. You got Associate Minister and Reserve Deacon Terry Jones. He's always in the chat. You got Miss B and family. You got Steve Gilmore. I've got Kay Judah. I've got Yawaba. You know, and they're they're all giving a message. And I go and I enjoy the message. I listen to the message. And everybody is basically saying the same thing in some sense. If you're doing the right thing, and no matter what, if we got the Bible, or if we got the Quran, or if the Mormons got this, they're all a blueprint of living a better life. And I'm just not gonna knock these people. I'm gonna respect everybody and what they believe. Because I'm not concerned about any forms of worship, because most commandments, they give us a blueprint of what we should follow. And most of these people don't like you because they have their own insecurity issues. These folks hollering, I love God, Allah, Jehovah, and the universe. I love them all. I love them all. I ain't got no issues with nobody and what they believe. Because the human party, y'all, regardless of what you serving, you gonna talk down on me anyway, because I'm not perfect. You gonna talk about me if I'm not talking the way you want me to talk. I'm not dressing the way you want me to talk. If I'm eating something you think I shouldn't be eating, you gonna talk about me. Is that right? No, you should love me. You should love me. Oh yeah, I mentioned Unique Speaks, and that's my girl. You know, now I had wrote all of this down. Okay, so what I'm trying to say for me is I would try to help you if I can. Some people, if they do help you, want to know what you're going to do with the money. If you give from the heart. But some people, it can sometimes turn out to be a bad thing. And this is from people from all religions. So don't be talking about what the Christians wouldn't do, what they won't do. Because I know some Hebrew Israelites that's thieves and then did this, or Catholics and all of this. If you going to help somebody, you going to help them. And if you can help them, you can help them. Y'all got to hold on. I had all of this down in a certain way, and I'm going from 2 documents. Hold on. Okay, so why can't we just accept people for who they are and not what we want them to be? Why can't we just show love and people that, why can't we just show love and minister to where we've been in life, who we serve? Some of us, that's the and talk about the God that we serve. And people just respect that and be proud. Like, I'm glad such and such in church, or they are Jehovah, or they are Mormon, or whatever, or they spirituality. They believe in the universe, the stars. You know, why can't we just do that? And then some of you people that go to church or these forms of worship, you treat your family like crap and to give everything to a stranger because we still want to run people, or we want people to dance to our music. You know, if somebody comes into trying to do the right thing, it might take some people a lifetime, close to a lifetime. They might be an alcoholic for 30 years, a drug addict for 30 years, a sex addict, a thief, a liar, a user, an abuser. And it ain't nothing that's going to happen overnight. But we want to put demands on people. And then respect does go both ways. As I posted today, y'all ain't trying to do the right thing. Y'all ain't calling people they mess. Y'all gonna go with people because you like. Y'all not gonna call them out on their mess. You ain't gonna say, you lied about that. I was there, I know. You a lie. You shouldn't do that. That's not right. You should take them in the next room. Y'all ain't gonna do that. Y'all are not gonna do that. You worried about my house. But some of y'all will set out to destroy people because you don't like them. First thing y'all saying, I don't like the Christians because of this. I don't like the Jehovah Witnesses because of this. You know, they don't do this. They don't do that. Just something to fight about. Just something to fight about. I mean, why can't you just do the right thing and people respect everybody? Like, I had so much fun Friday. I went over to Miss B and family's chat, and then I ended up watching this movie, Christian Mingle. And it was a good Christian comedy based on a woman that sort of deceived the guy. The movie was about forgiveness, love, you know, the usual things you deal with. Some mothers think some women will never be good enough for their son because she wasn't in the church. You know, everybody that's in the church ain't church. Or who's going to the Kingdom Hall, or who's going to the temple, or who's believing that. Everybody ain't what they appear to be. I mean, why can't we just do the right thing? Didn't we all come from one? We all came from one. And then all of these different, I call them blueprints to life. You got the Bible, the Quran, the Mormons got a book. Everybody got a book, which is their blueprint. And they pretty much saying the same thing. Do the right thing, love your neighbor, you shouldn't cheat, you know, you shouldn't steal, you shouldn't murder, you know, forgive people. And so when y'all start that mess, it ain't because of the religion or the worship. It's because you just a hateful, deceitful person. That's in you already. You the hateful, deceitful person. And this is just my opinion. I try to do the right thing and be fair to all I've seen. People from all walks of life and various beliefs get into trouble with the law. People doing immoral things. In my opinion, we should focus on doing the right thing instead of pointing fingers to my sisters and brothers. But people still need to be held accountable for their actions. I mean, if you get um anybody that's a leader, they're cheating on their wives they need to be held accountable. They need to be set down. I mean, it just blew my mind yesterday when I'm sitting there. They're having this Christianity versus Islam and they're going neck and round, and who's winning the round. And I'm thinking this is crazy. It's crazy because they feel one way, they feel another way. Why are why are people arguing each other's points? Why can't you respect what they're saying and move on? I feel like a lot of things are stories that was told by our ancestors. These are stories. These are stories. I mean, it teaches you to love. Don't side eye me because the good Lord has left me here and I'm struggling daily fighting demons, but I still try to do the right thing. Some of y'all so full of yourself, you'll never receive a blessing. Some of y'all hollering what the Christians do, but you a thief, worrying about what the woman who wears, or some women who choose to let the man lead them talking. But you being abused. Shut up and worry about your own house. If you are that concerned, a friend should be able to come and talk to you. You should be able to sit and listen. And I had to remind myself of this when we had Miss Mulatto Stewart, because she chose to believe in her man or her husband at the time, and she chose a different path. That's not up for me to decide. Like, I can say what I would have did or what I wouldn't have did, but I wasn't in her situation. Don't none of us know what we gonna do until we get in that situation. Why do we have to worry about what and who people worship? Because we woke now? Well, there is good and bad. And if the truth, then do we really know what the truth is? Because I go to a channel, the other side, where different people have died and they've come back and given stories. And everybody describes God in a different form. And this just bothered me yesterday. This Christian versus Islam. And it was a show. And I don't even know if I should say, well, it was on Chaotic Truth. But I just, for me, I think it further divides people. Like, didn't we all come from one? That's my opinion. I listen to the Hebrews, the Hebrew Israelites. I listen to everybody. I listen to them. They all give a good message. Had the only place when I went to a Catholic church, it was just too much standing, getting up, getting down. Too much of that. But I'm going to go anywhere and worship. I'm going to get a message on whatever they're saying. Because at the end of the day, when I go around and I listen this morning, everybody is saying, love one another, Love your brothers and sisters. Do the right thing. There's a blueprint. You shouldn't be doing certain things. And we all know this. Are you there for the person when they fall down? And a lot of times, why you worried about my faith I'm serving? What's going on in your house? Is your house squeaky clean? Because I know some people talking about Christians and they ain't doing the right thing. And that was just my take. And then for people to say, um, even like TD Jakes, I don't know what TD Jakes did. I was not there. Um, um, I don't know. I was not there. Um, TD Jakes was bringing some good quality Christian based movies. I don't know who financed them. Just because you go to a party, that don't mean you participated in the activities that went on at the after set. I can go to a party right now. I can go somewhere and say happy birthday to somebody, go to somebody's anniversary, and that don't mean I'm going into the back room and participating in other activities. I just think that me personally, and I'm gonna drop the link if anybody wants to come up. Like, this is just a tool to just divide us more, to keep people arguing, fussing, fighting with each other because it goes on. You know, then they want to break down the different races and all of that. And I thought we were all part of the human race. I'ma drop the link. I mean, now to keep it 100, if me and universe, if we wanted to start a religion or spirituality or some form of worship or whatever, I guess we could just go through the Bible, come up with our own belief, and get people to follow us. I'm not getting this. And it just seems like I'm only worried about what I can do. Now, I do have issues with certain things in my life, and I have always been a fair person. And people will tell you that know me. My entire life, I've just tried to always do the right thing, even when it came to family, friends, my son, kid, the different kids. I tried to do the right thing. I called people and asked for advice, but I always tried to do the right thing. And sometimes doing the right thing. But what I have a problem with in my life is people not holding people accountable. I've had a lot of pills to swallow. Hold on. Hey, lady.
Hey, girl.
What's up? Hold
How
on, let
you
me
doing,
finish this.
sugar?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
I have a problem
What's up?
with people not holding people accountable. Now I've had some hard pills to swallow. There
Right.
has been people I know that I done found out I had to face the fact that they did certain things and I swallowed them pills. And I say, well then they deserve to go through what they're going through. Now
Uh-huh.
don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. Yes, I support our family friend R. Kelly. I know he did some wrong things that he admitted to, and I accept that.
Right.
I accept that.
Mm-hmm.
But all of this, like, it's not hard to do the right thing. But people ain't getting ready to do the right thing. Y'all gonna go with the person you like instead of doing the right thing. So you
Mm-hmm.
still dancing with the devil.
I love you. Girl, you
Let
know,
me tell you, every day I'm over here fighting demons, okay?
oh,
We all are.
you know what, April? I'm gonna tell you what. I've been fighting demons a lot, right? But I learned in my dreams because I deal with the spirit realm, right?
Right.
Um, I face demons and have faced. Well, I'm not facing them anymore. I pretty much. Then this is gonna sound a little off, April, but you know me. So, but I don't know if your people know me, right? So I
Yeah.
pretty much like in my dreams, had to have faced demons. Well, what I had to do was face those demons, chase those demons, right? Chase them because when you fighting them demons, right, and it kind of make you afraid, and so I had to let them demons know, listen, I'm not going to be afraid of you, and then like say, look, and embrace them, right? Face them, chase them, embrace them, and then they kind of disappear, right? Them demons will disappear. So, and then your judgment of, will disappear of yourself and others. So that's how I pretty much dealt with everything because, like Beyonce, right? With the Beyonce thing, girl, I used to hate that girl, especially when she would throw up the signs until I got to, and then I would chase her. So I looked at her, faced her, then I chased her like trolled, like she's a demon. And then I started, God just started showing me, different things. And then I really did like deep research on what she was doing. And actually, she was, it's called mudras, meaning it's like bringing in energy from the cosmos, right? So once I started dealing with these shadows, and all the shadows is the spirit realm that we don't see, right? So I started dealing with these fears of mine, because it's going to come out as kind of like disdain, because I was like, she's a bitch. She's throwing up devil signs, messing up the world.
Oh yeah, I remember, girl, because they had me convinced.
For
The clothes
real?
and the fans. Yeah, I remember I did a show on that too. The clothes that she was wearing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right, April? I was like, oh, she is terrible. What is wrong with her? Oh, April, real quick though, I gotta ask you what you feel about this, April. April, this might break the internet because nobody is saying it on the planet. And I don't know what's picking me to do it right here or say it. Nobody, I have never heard nobody say this, but I've wondered this since Blue Ivy been born. Nobody's saying this. April, Just going to probably break the internet. I'm gonna let you know right now. Blue Ivy is a computer. All of her kids are computers. Prince talked about it. He said computer blue, right? If you listen to Blue Ivy talk, first of all, you will never see her talk in a full interview because you'll see little bits and pieces of her talking, right? She's a computer. So is all of the babies. Most of the babies born now are AI as far as the celebrities. And they will say that these babies have autism. Because if you listen to Blue Ivy speak, she talks like she's on the spectrum. But they do have a little couple voiceover things with Blue Ivy talking, but you could tell it's a voiceover. But if you listen to her real voice, you see her talking with her real voice, it seems like she's on the spectrum. But really what this is what autism really is superhuman computers. They're supercomputers. They're not autism. They make it sound like autism is a disability, but what it is they mask it as a disability, but it's like a supercomputer. What do you call it? Experiment on super having it's like computers and humans mixed together, and they called it autism, but it's not autism. It's humans and computers mixed together.
Well, honey, I'm going to tell you like this. Right now, in the times and what we living in, would
Hmm.
nothing surprise me.
I'm
And,
telling
and,
you.
and everything we thought we knew, we finding out that we've been lied to.
Right,
So,
April?
so while we are sitting here, we sitting here, you know, putting all of this. I can't put all of my stock in man. I
Right?
just, you know, man can't save me. I got to
Mm-mm.
save my own soul. I
Share
got to
that,
save.
April.
I
Yes.
got to save my own soul. I
Yes.
got to ask. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so, but there's some weird stuff going on. So now, years ago, people would have said that girl crazy. Look at
Hmm.
look at every conspiracy theory that they made us think that there was conspiracy theories out here, right?
Hmm.
Remember they said, "Oh, ain't no aliens." Well, come to find out that was a lie. They done lied
Hmm.
to us. Look
Yeah.
how different things that we have been lied to. Look how the media has controlled us,
Yes.
how they have controlled us, how they enslaved us. And this is what I was saying. See, back when I was coming up, TV went off at 12 o'clock.
Yup.
Okay. And they played the Star Spangled Banner. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know what we was doing back then, but all I knew is I did not know that my best friend, that we have been friends
Uh-huh.
since junior high school. I did not know they was Jehovah Witness. They did not celebrate Christmas. I did not
Oh,
know that. All I know, we ate good. We all played together, and we all
right.
had fun and went on trips. You
Dang.
know, I didn't hear people talking about what surface, what who they was worshiping, and well,
Right.
don't send her over there because they don't believe in Christmas. Just something to divide us.
Always. Always. Yeah.
Yeah. And so It's just it bothers me, and I'm gonna tell you, I ain't no super. Like how some of these people they're super geeked out about all of this. I
Yep.
have my faith, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I believe the second time when I got breast cancer, you know, God left me here for a reason.
Oh
And I
my
try
goodness.
my best to do the right thing. And
Oh.
then, and I try my best. Lord knows I try my best. I try my best not to cuss nobody out. You know, I try my best. You know,
Baby.
I had a, I was like a little firecracker. But I try my best. But see, I'm saying I try my best. You ain't hearing me say, "Oh, well, I'm not perfect."
Right.
You're not perfect. Like, but I do. I try my best. I get up each day with a good attitude, and I've come a whole long way. Y'all really just don't know. You
Wow.
really don't know. You
Oh.
really don't know. And like I say, if I stop fooling with you, you've
Yay.
done something that I've seen you do, and
Right.
I consider it disrespect. I've
Wow.
forgiven you, but I just can't fool with you.
Right. I'm the same
I
way,
just
April.
can't fool with you because
Right.
if you do stuff to other people,
Right.
if you do stuff to
Mm-hmm.
other people, you gonna do that same shit to me.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
know, oh,
Absolutely.
there goes the wobber. Hey, everybody. So I go around and I embrace everybody.
Yes, you do, April.
I don't sit over here saying I'm not going to his chat. Them folks crazy. They talking about we was the first ones here. Well, you know what? Uh, uh, and these are things that make you go,
Yes,
because
honey.
all this year God has showed us of the higher power, the universe, the stars, the moons, the trees, the sun, then showed
Yes.
us he sure ain't happy with our people. Because that's all you done seen in the news. From the women to the men. You
Wow.
women, they got y'all uh, trying to go after, using y'all to go after somebody in their world, in their system, a
Mm,
world we don't even belong in, and you gonna go down as the other fall person.
mm, mm. And you right
Look at
about
what's
that.
happening in Hollywood. Then we being used as the face of all evil.
Wow.
So if since we was the first ones here, or we should have represented our people, we ain't represented him good. We've
Wow.
been the face of everything evil.
Mm, mm. I
Look
ain't
at
even
the
gonna.
union.
You right.
Look at everything. So
Mm,
you doggone right. Somebody mad.
mm. You right, April.
Somebody mad.
Mm.
And when we stood up here, you know, and I got a little perturbed because we were a little brainwashed. Hell, we don't even like our own people.
Isn't that the truth?
Y'all don't even like y'all own people.
That is the truth. Even sometimes me, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm put off a lot of the times with society as a whole. And that's
Yeah.
why I go cocooning a lot, being in my little bubble, meditating and everything. Um, So I feel you, April. I do. Yeah, I feel you.
And Lord knows this house ain't perfect over here.
Yeah, me
But
either.
I get up every day and I try to do the right thing. I ain't trying to make no excuses. If I go out here right now and do something I know that's wrong, I'm fully aware that I'm doing something that's wrong.
Absolutely.
Wrong.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And something is getting ready to happen. It's getting ready to be a big shift. And y'all better be ready because it's coming. I can feel it. I don't know what it is.
Mm. Wow. Yeah, as far as that, you know, it's been every day of my using life that I was on drugs. Um, I addressed and dealt with basically the realm that I'm dealing with now. I basically so before drugs, because I'm going to address what you just said. So before drugs, I created this karma, this 30-year jail sentence that I just finished serving 2 years ago, right? So I go ahead and I created the karma by something I did. It wasn't to okay, I'm gonna just be honest. I had an abortion, right? But it wasn't, it was the baby daddy was forcing me to do it at that particular time, and I did it. Served a 30-year sentence for that, being on drugs, right? So that 30-year sentence was like a hell sentence, was like a purifying sentence. It was like a being in the fire type of deal that prepared me for everything that is coming right now that you just talked about. So yes, you are right. Um, we are going through a shift. There's so much that's about to happen that basically, if you want to go live again together sometime this week, I could explain to you what's happening, or what's about to happen cosmically, um, what's going on with the 3D um space, with this particular, with the earth space right now. I know that sounds a little weird, but what's going on the planet right now as far as energy, right? um we could talk about that, but yeah, the 30-year jail
Well, I
system.
know that there's a higher power out there.
Absolutely.
I know that for a fact, whether his name is God, Allah, Jehovah, because I know of some things that have happened to me that I
Wow.
know it had to be like he had to step in.
Wow.
I
Like
know
what,
this for
April?
myself. Can't
Like what?
nobody else tell me different.
Can you
And
tell me
see,
what?
that I mean, okay, okay, you wobble. Can't nobody
No,
else
no,
tell me
tell me what
different.
happened to you.
I could have been in prison
Damn. Damn.
2 times. Stuff was in my house. I
What?
can remember being in the car with somebody right when I was getting ready to leave to come back home.
Wow.
God could have, I mean, I could have
Mm.
been stopped right there and been in prison.
Good. Google muggle. Mm.
So can't ain't nothing nobody could tell me. But all of this, trying to compare one to the other, or
Right?
this versus this. Like I'm tired of this. And I'm just speaking on this because like I said, they did the Christianity versus Islamic faith. It
Mm.
was last night. And I'm thinking, why is it versus that? Why is it versus? Why are we even, why are we against each other?
You know what I think it is, April? I love that question. I love that
I
question.
mean, that's what I want to know. Why are we against each other?
I'm gonna tell you what it is. We are in school. This is Earth is a school. Earth is a city in the universe. The university. We universe city. We in school, right? And you got to look at things from a micro to macro. Look at how the cell in the womb divides in the mother's womb. How so division is necessary in order for the coming together. If you look at it from the perspective of the gods, because there are many gods, right? The Bible says that. If you look at it from the perspective of the gods, we're in a womb per per se. We're in like a womb, right? So the cells are dividing is a necessary thing. It's necessary because this is how you see things from another perspective and not from the I am perspective, right? To see the whole of a picture, like verses meaning a song, right? And it has more than one note. You are a particular note in this whole symphony, right? It sounds weird. I know it sounds weird. But in this realm, division is necessary to be able to see the whole, if that makes sense. It, I mean, it's like the irony of it is in order to be whole, you have to be divided. It's a weird thing. It's weird, but
I
that's
don't
what
know. No, as long as you keep us divided, that means you keep people fighting and bickering and having their minds think that they gotta be the the head bitch in charge or the
right.
head Negro in charge. We still getting our mind filled with the wrong things long as you keep us divided. If we all come together, we all realize that God is in all of us.
You just answered your question, girl. You just answered your question. It's about coming together. Despite what they
If
put
we
out.
all came together, we
Yes.
could live peacefully.
Right?
Ain't no,
Right.
ain't one religion, one worship, one play. Ain't none of it no better than the next.
That's
I
right,
just,
April.
I just don't get this. Like, why are we doing this?
Hmm.
Why are we saying this? You got good and bad in all forms of life.
That's right. And that's the beginnings of the coming together. Is that question right there. You on the quest. You're on your quest. You're coming into waking up into your consciousness and you're asking, wait a minute, this don't make sense. Why is this going on? Now you're going to provoke other people to ask the same question. You guys are coming together and we're all coming together to figure, to answer that question. Oh, wait a minute. You ain't better than me. I ain't better than you. We won. Right. So that's how we start to come together is what we doing right now. So Powerful, April. Powerful.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm just bothered. And I've been bothered by this. But that just really bothered me. And like I said, when the lady said, the Islamic lady, when
Mm-hmm.
she said that they don't recognize the nation, they don't recognize the nation of Islam as
Right?
an girl, I about hit the ceiling there. I said,
Yeah.
let me get up out of here.
Dang.
Let me get up out of here.
Dang. I know, right?
Because who are y'all? Now,
Exactly.
regardless of what they did in their personal lives,
Right?
they did have a sense. And I'm not even, I'm not even um Islam.
Me either. Right? But
But
hey,
I do know that they teach people to be self-sufficient and to support your own people.
dang,
Like build your
April.
own grocery stores. If
That's
y'all
why
can, I can take the good from
yes.
everything that every religion teaches.
This
Let me
why I mess
tell
with
you,
you, April.
I've
This is
been
why
up
I mess
there.
with you, April.
I've been
Yeah.
up there to the Mosque Marian. They have one in Chicago on Stony Island, 74th. I goes up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got on my black leather skirt. Now we talking about 30 years ago, right? And
Wow.
I'm clean as the board of health.
God dang.
Right. Girl, I'm clean, I'm sharp, hair long back then and everything. And I had on the leather skirt that hit my knees. Now
Mm-hmm.
they patted us down when we went in there, right? The
Right.
sisters, they pat you down. They took me into another room and they gave me another skirt. I said, well, it hit my knee. She said, no, it's got to be below the knee. I'm like, okay, that's their rules.
Dang.
When I walked into that Mosque Marian
Mm-hmm.
of Stony Island, it was so beautiful in there and so peaceful. You walk in that Mosque Marian, and it was so beautiful.
Wow. Mm.
It was so beautiful. I went over here in Joliet years ago to the Church of the Latter Day Saints.
Mm-hmm.
Their place was nice and beautiful, you know.
Wow.
I've gone into these places and I've worshiped with everybody.
Yes.
I done had a good time
Mm-hmm.
feasting with people, embracing them.
Wow. Your
And
heart is
then
amazing, April.
then we want to say what what one ain't doing, what the other one doing, what they ain't doing, who
Mm-hmm.
didn't help, who didn't do this.
Mm-hmm.
And some people then gave and gave so much from their heart where they done gave out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we still being divided. It's
Yes.
bad enough. This is election year. Y'all
Oh,
hating each
boy.
other. Y'all
Hey,
hate
don't get me
people.
started,
Now,
girl.
wait a minute. Y'all hating each other because if you like Trump or Biden, and ain't neither one of them getting ready to save us. We got to
Okay.
save ourselves.
Hey,
It's
don't get me
already bad
started,
enough
April.
this election here. Then I'm looking at everybody, you know, and I can't say it because hell, they might take my channel.
Right?
I ain't looking at men no more. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Whew. Oh.
Then I'm looking at the women being bought down.
Mm-mm-mm.
Everybody this year that's been in the news has been an African American person.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Now I'm just speaking the truth.
Talk about it. Talk
Now,
about it.
I look at the way they dogged out O.J. Simpson last week.
Okay. Come on now. Don't get
The
me
man
started.
was found not guilty. DNA didn't register nothing. He was on the plane to Chicago, signed autographs. It only takes Judge Joe Brown to talk about the case.
Mm,
He
mm,
was there, saw all the evidence. It was a mafia hit,
mm, mm.
something way bigger than him. He was
Wow.
married to a woman that was into things that she shouldn't have been into.
Wow.
And no telling what she owed.
Mm,
And they sent a message. You got other people. You got Bruce Jenner who's
mm,
saying good riddance, but they killed a person. They unalived a person when
mm.
they was drunk.
Wow.
So just the hypocrisy of people.
And you
Like
said that was
everybody
Judge
so
Joe Brown?
hypocritical. Huh?
And you said that was Judge Joe Brown that talked about it?
Yeah, go to the Real Dana show.
Oh,
I
God.
followed that case back then.
Wow.
They tried to take his blood and take his blood to the scene of the crime.
OMG.
Four of those detectives went to jail other than Mark Furman, the detective. That's because he had to tell on everybody. They were so fixated on making it seem like it was OJ. And you got even our own people. It was him. It
Come
was
on.
him.
Right.
Oh, okay. But they got that right to believe that. And I
Mm-hmm.
respect that. But he was still found not guilty. Not anybody else that has unalived people did things, did all kind of awful things. Something happened to them. We don't hear nothing about them when they pass.
Right? Mm, mm. Y'all, could y'all share the video? Share Miss April out.
Thank y'all everybody. Y'all know I'm just a rant. I'm just on a rant. I'll be ranting and this is what I always wanted my channel to talk about. But I'm
That's
gonna have to
right.
go to Rumble because you know YouTube they got special language now. You know I got to say words. I got a hard enough time. I'm taking 15 pills 3 times a day. And
What?
then I got to remember what words to use on YouTube.
Wow.
If the truth hits some people in the face, they ain't gonna believe it.
Mm, mm. Ooh.
So I don't care If you believe in the spiritual, if you say you hug a tree,
Right.
honey, more power to you.
Right. Right.
More power to you.
Yes, indeed.
You know, if you say everything comes from the sun, the moon, the lights, more power to you. The
Yeah.
sun, the moon, the stars, more power to you.
Mhm. Mhm.
If you say, then wait a minute, ain't nobody talking about Putin, then found all kind of pictures of black Jesus over there in Russia.
Mhm. Absolutely. Hey, Buddha.
So,
Hi.
hello everybody. And this show is not against nobody. I'ma still keep continuing to follow y'all in these YouTube streets because
Oh,
I respect everybody and what they believe in.
yes.
And
Yeah.
I think instead of being separate, like, hey, they believe in the sun, moon, stars, but I listen. And everybody's still saying the same thing. Just like I can go to church and the preacher can say, you got a blessing coming. Somebody can tell me they done saw the stars and moon align where something good gonna happen, which a lady did tell me that.
Mhm. Mhm.
So why are we fighting each other
That's right,
and
April.
trying to compare? I just don't get it. I'm just it's like it's just I don't know. I guess this is one of these things that's just really bugging me right now.
Wow.
Like, why am I concerned about who you worship, what you serving, and I'm
Right.
over here fighting my own demons? How
Mm.
am I going to get on the show and talk about? And I ain't even no Bible thumper. I'm not get. You know, they all stories they done told, but
Mhm.
this and all of that.
Mhm. I think the Bible is a powerful book, you know. It's just that everybody has to get an understanding of it for their own self, you know, just like any other religion or spiritual practice. You know, it's about the person that's practicing it. And I think we should all, like you said, give everybody courtesy to what they believe in, right, April?
Yeah, they got the Quran. This lady
Right?
was saying the Quran.
Yeah,
All of them are telling stories, right?
absolutely. And we
They're
got to
giving
get
you a blueprint. Most
absolutely.
of the
Stop, Donnie.
things,
That's the best word. The blueprint.
most most of the stories they telling you the stuff going on. Families against families,
Right?
you know.
Absolutely, girl. Absolutely. God darn it. Mm. I'm so glad I came up here, April, because you know I be in my little bubble, right? But I'm just so glad you had invited. I'm glad you said if anybody want to come up, they can come up. I was like, dang, that's my chance. Get up there with my sis and stop
No,
isolating.
yeah. You know, my sister, she was a Sunni Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
And girl, and I would go with her. You know, she
Mm-hmm.
wore them things to cover Terry put the what they her job, whatever they call it. I don't know. Shit,
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is the hijab.
something like that. But she used to cover her face, and I would, be like, "Why you covering your face?" And
Mm-hmm.
then sometimes I would turn around, and I'd be like, "Ain't you hot with all of that stuff on?" And if anybody would have dared touch my sister
Mm.
because of her wearing that stuff, because it was a time they was hating those people. I think it was at the what 9/11, or they were um girl, I would have had to hurt somebody. They did something to my baby sister.
Right. Mm. Yes, indeed.
So they've got kingdom builders in the
Mm-hmm.
morning. Um, Let me see. That's Steve Gilmore, Unique Speaks. Um, you got Shay Love. You got Khadijah Reeves.
That's
Um,
my baby. Khadijah, that's
yeah,
my
they be reading the
baby.
affirmations. You got Frugal Mom. You got
Love
K
Frugal Mama.
Judah. You got K Judah. You got Yawaba. You got Charlene's Hill. Um, you got all of these people that's giving you good direction to
Mm.
live a good life.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't once say this one practice this one Baptist, this one that, because I go in all of them.
That's right. That's right.
And this bothers me.
Mm.
This bothers me. I was in um Sis with a Rich show this morning. Then I got Atmos Love, my son. Every Sunday, he does his show. Atmos Love. And I can call him up and I could be so mad. And the first thing he say, Miss April, what would Jesus do?
Oh, that's so sweet.
I
Uh,
can call him a cussing and a fussing, and he would say, what would Jesus do?
but you know what? I think you are so spiritual because spirituality, true spirituality, is embracing your own individuality. And the way you express yourself is so genuine. You don't be happy when you don't want to be happy. When you have an issue, you speak on it. That's true. Look, that honesty, right? The truth shall set you free. Getting on here acting like you are happy and you not happy, that's a lie. So I salute you. Like you are, and that's why I mess with you because you're not phony.
No.
Right.
I always say, I just think that second time with the cancer. I'm telling y'all, I'm battling demons over here
Wow,
in my
baby.
house. Okay?
Whew.
Okay?
Mm. Oh my goodness.
I'm fighting every day.
Mm.
I didn't live with the devil. I didn't dance with the devil. Okay?
That's so deep, April. We gotta talk off of here. Like real talk. We gotta talk off of here. Real
But
talk.
can people stop saying like what this group of people do and that group of people? Why do we have to compare? Ain't none of them no better than the next.
That's
Ain't
right.
no ain't no form of worship the best.
That's right. It's all like you said, a blueprint. You are so right.
So that's all, y'all. That's all my rant was about for today.
Well, I
But
enjoyed every minute of it.
I got 9 millimeter hot. It's been a lot of things that's been having me 9 millimeter hot. You know,
Yeah.
uh, 9 millimeter hot, and I'm calmer now. I done said what I needed to say, and I'm still go around to y'all shows, and I'm gonna respect y'all just like the same way y'all respect me,
Yes.
and I'm gonna listen to y'all, and I'm gonna get a good message, and that's it. That's all.
You got a lot of love on here, April. A lot of people love you up on here. I could, man, I see the
That's
love.
it. That's all. I don't know what else to tell people. I don't know whether I'm coming into something that that's going on with me, but it's just I've been telling people this. I can look out when I look out this window. I'm on the 15th floor. These clouds they dusty now. These clouds ain't even fluffy white. I don't know what they out here doing to the atmosphere. There's getting ready to be a shift, and y'all better be ready.
Mm, mm,
I'm
mm.
telling y'all.
Wow. Well, I thank you so much for having me, April, up on here.
And don't everybody? I'm putting, I'm highlighting everybody. All of y'all. Y'all check out each other's channels. We gotta start doing better.
Yeah, especially me, cause
We gotta we gotta start doing better.
you right.
We gotta start doing better. We gotta start. If you love people, and I'm sorry for those that was not loved. I'm so sorry. But when you come into your own knowledge
Mm,
and love yourself, you can love others. You
yeah.
you won't find it necessary to try to shame other people, pick
Mm,
on other people, and talk about other people. It ain't one person on YouTube I'm jealous of.
mm-hmm. That's right.
Cause I will take my soon to be 62-year-old butt out here and anything I want. If I had to go work for 6 months and darn nearly kill myself, I'd do it.
Mm,
Now who is this talking about welfare office? Y'all going to the welfare office and beg for more benefits. Well, you know what? If you pay taxes, welfare is there. If you hungry, go get some food stamps. Go get a public aid card. Cause these people do not care about y'all. If you not rich, it's not even a point. When y'all realize it ain't even a point of your race, color, creed, whatever,
Mm,
whatever you worship. It's about that almighty dollar. These folks don't care about y'all.
mhm.
So I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I love you all.
We love you
Now I
back.
got my ways, and I make it clear to people now, cause I done got too old to be faking the funk with folks.
Come on. Come on.
Okay, I make it clear when I enter into a friendship or relationship with anybody,
Mhm.
things that I expect and don't and not gonna tolerate.
Mhm. Facts. So thank you so much for having me. And
I
I'm
thank
going
you. I'm trying to
to.
put all of the comments up here.
Mhm.
So yeah, I was like I say, I get 9 millimeter hot, 38, 38 hot with
Mhm.
certain things that I see or hear, and then I just choose to speak on them. The
Mhm.
views and opinions expressed on this show are those of mine. The Fair Act of 107, I did show that at the beginning,
Mhm.
but we got to stop letting these people divide us.
Facts.
You know, you don't like Trump or you don't like Biden, that's somebody's business.
Absolutely.
For people to stop speaking and want to fight each other over being a Democrat or Republican,
Mhm.
this is how low y'all become and y'all let these people divide you.
Mhm.
Because ain't neither one of them no better than the next.
Absolutely. I used to do that really. I used to be like, well, shit, you can't sit at my table if you deep into religion. You can't sit at my table if you deep into politics. Now I don't care because I see where all of it fits into the spiritual evolution of a being. So everybody
Mhm.
like I said, we in school, we learning, right? We all figuring it out on our own path. Right.
Y'all
So,
getting mad. Y'all getting mad and not speaking to people, telling people to unfriend y'all because you might find some good points in Biden or you might
mhm,
find some good points in Trump. Like,
mhm.
are you serious right now?
Yeah,
Do
well,
you
shit,
know?
if
Do,
your energy ain't up with mine, if you got fucked up energy, then stay the fuck away from me. That's how I deal with it. I don't give a fuck who you is. If you got bad energy and if your energy ain't rocking with mine, I'm not gonna be phony. I'm a nice person, but get stay the fuck away from me. That's how I get it. I don't give a fuck what you practice. I don't care who you like. I don't care if you got a friend that I don't like. If you got good energy, we can rock. But if you got bad energy and a messed up mentality, if you got bugs in your head and if you got bugs in your brain, and I can see that, then yeah, step the fuck off. That's how I feel. I don't care what you practice. I don't care what you do. I don't care not about none of that. All I care about is how your vibe is. You got a good vibe. You honest. In my mind, as far as what I think, right? If you
Hmm.
rock and roll with me in a good, respectful manner, we can roll. But if you get out of order and disrespectful and make me have to, think in my head what's going on with the brain, with your brain, if you want some type of shady bull crap, then yeah, I'm not fucking with you.
Oh, Feast with Cornice, she delivered her pets last night. Not to throw y'all off. I'm putting everybody, hello to everybody in the chat. Sorry, y'all. I had wrote a speech out. I got lost in the beginning because I'm trying to do a little bit better with trying to write down stuff and all of that. Um, Now why to hey, Big Papa. He said, I feel the same way April does. If you read religious books, understand the bottom line, how it
Mm,
applies to you. Just don't read, not be in the spiritual aspect of the teaching.
mm-hmm.
I just, you know, we so worried about the wrong things.
About the
And,
wrong
and,
thing.
and I would, I would like us. You know what I would love to see?
Mm-hmm.
All of us, all of us rising to a point where we're getting rid of these people that's messing with these kids so these kids can have a future. Hold on. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, what happened? Something must have happened. Oh, hey, I said, oh, yeah,
I had by mistake because I was like kind of lifting
yeah,
myself up and a button
yeah,
pressed. Yeah, but yeah, April, shoot. I don't care what people as far as religion. Like I said,
yeah. Like
I used to feel that way.
what does
But when
that
I grew
matter?
as a spirit, when I grew, then I stopped looking at what people's religion was, what their beliefs was, and looked at their pretty much their vibe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So whatever your vibe and your energy is giving, that's what your tribe is going to look like. So that's what I'm
Yeah,
into. I'm not into what religion you into, what spiritual. What I ain't into that. I'm into your vibe. Yeah,
yeah,
unapologetically.
yeah. I mean, we can all sit at a table. See,
Absolutely.
I'm more concerned about, you know, some of the things that's going on that have gotten so far out of control. I don't even know if what we gonna do to bring back, like I say, what
Right.
I grew up with.
Right. Right.
Boys, girls, families,
Mhm.
everybody looked out for each other. Everybody listened to the elders. You
Mhm.
know, if one person went to college,
Mhm.
that person that went to college, they came back and taught the family the knowledge and tried to encourage them, but still didn't look down because everybody ain't college material.
Fact.
But they not.
You
Everybody ain't
right.
college
You
material.
right. You right.
Or people that's out here in the real world that's seeing what's going on, that's
Mhm.
telling you you can sit up here and go to work. and be the work snitch, and then when they use you, they gonna fire you.
You better share that. Yes, Lord. Yes, indeedy. I'm trying to
Don't go,
figure out
you
now
know.
how to escape this work paradigm. Whew. Dog eat
Yeah.
dog.
Now Buddha is telling us what spirituality is. She said it's the aspect of humanity that refers to the way individuals seek and express meaning and purpose, and the way they experience their connectiveness to the movement, to selves, to others,
Mm-hmm.
to nature, and to the significance of sacred.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the light is within us as God is within us. We just all need to be awakened. God is in
Mm-hmm.
all of us.
Absolutely. Now that right there, I can get with. That right there, yeah, absolutely. That was the truth right there.
But they got these shows, the other side, and things where people, they've died, they've been dead, and they've all described God as a whole different form. Nobody has, some of them. So, they saw the light though. They all talk about the light.
Yeah. Mm.
But like I said, I just don't think that we were meant to be arguing and saying which religion is better and what they don't teach
Mm.
or what they say or how you gonna mock me because I don't believe what you believe or you know it's good and bad and everything.
Absolutely. Just like they said in that song Imagine. There's good and bad in everyone. Absolutely.
And shoot, hey, and to be honest, I'ma end it with this. We don't know. I don't know nobody that's done came back and told us.
Wow. Wow.
But
I like that you said that, April. I'm not gonna answer that right now, but me and you, we gotta do this
but
probably
I
tomorrow.
will say this.
We gotta do this tomorrow though, me and you,
Yeah,
because I gotta
I
answer that
want to
question.
say this to anybody. I'd rather leave this earth trying to do the right thing and
Mm,
believe it. And even if it ain't nothing there, it ain't gonna affect nobody. Than to leave here being a dirty, no good person. And with that being said, I'm getting ready to end this show.
I love that.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
oh, you tickle me,
Three,
girl.
3 to 4 months, a lot of rest will be revealed, and all the truth will come to light of the underground tunnels, and a lot will go home this year. And in September, October, we will all go through the same in 2020. So if you want to keep your faith strong and stock up on water, paper towels, and toilet paper. Yeah, I'm telling you. And I'm not a religious fanatic, is what I'm saying. I ain't no Bible thumper and all of that. This is just what I feel. I'm just looking at what I see happening. I'm just looking at the way I done seen the shift with people. and the division. So again, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I'd rather leave this earth trying to do the right thing, trying to be fair, trying to love people, trying to do the right thing. And if ain't nothing out there, it ain't gonna bother nobody. Then to leave here and been a dirty person. Y'all, oh, you didn't upset me. Buddha, you didn't upset me. Oh, I liked everything you said. You didn't upset me. You got your right. But it's a whole lot of stuff getting ready to come to the light. Y'all better sit up. Cat Williams is a genius. I think God used him at the beginning of the year. He warned us that this was going to be the year. I don't care that cat cusses, drinks the finest cognac or Hennessy. He told us. Oh, yeah. When he told us that this was going to be the year when a whole lot of stuff was going to be revealed. But here we go again. We worrying about he's sitting there drinking cognac or, you know, messed up. Sometimes you just gotta look. We don't know who's ready to give us a message. So y'all have a great, great night. This was just my rant for tonight. That's all. It was just a rant. I'll be okay. I see things. I guess you can call this tonight was Christianity versus Islamic. And I be cruising these YouTube streets. So, and this is the age of Aquarius. Yeah. So, y'all have a good evening. I love you all with everything in me. Thank you all. And everybody have a wonderful evening.